EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Harrison Butker ready to get us started. This should be fun. The Chiefs and Bucs are underway from Tampa. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 40 now on second down, Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
On second and a couple, Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Quick pass out to Miller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 8 yards out. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Rolling to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Buccaneers 6, Chiefs nothing.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's got Miller. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Throwing now is Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53.
Brady. And that is incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, it's Brady. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Shaquille Barrett. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. That's out to the left and complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Scotty Miller with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now 1st down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this 1st half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
What we got? What we got? Hey, check it. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm coming. Check 50. Check 50. 53 is the mic. 53. Let me too. Oh, yeah.
To throw, it's Brady. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 28. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Complete to
now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Miller, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because...
Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
24-yard line.
Brady now on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Buccaneers.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Quick throw complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Buccaneers 20, Chiefs nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Mahomes now on first down, being chased out left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting, and they are going to set up shop at the It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Harrison Butker set to get us started. It's two AFC powerhouses, the Chiefs and Ravens, underway in Baltimore. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Check 53. Push him back. Push him back. Check 52. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Go, go. Shut up.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Keeper.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Hey, hey. 53 at the mark. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Take over first.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, just like last play. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit...
He's got a man, complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin. An 80-yard touchdown, and the Ravens have taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Ravens 6. Chiefs 3.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll make it third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 50 yards. Steps away. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for 28 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And again, it's Mahomes. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Now let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show me I have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know. Nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with a rookie second-rounder. It's J.K. Dobbins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris Jones on the stop. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Hey, report. 53, Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the snap.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got Snead. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
38-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 25. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Off the option, that's complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday you press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And now he's going to use his legs.
Mahomes on the keeper.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Butker's kick here is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now Edwards-Helaire. He'll get 3 up to midfield. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
On the tackle.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done, so I think going for it there is the right call.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, Mahomes flushed out right. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Rolling to his right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. You give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Mahomes on target there to Hill. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Ball carrier, Patrick Queen on the tackle. A gain of 1 yard. And the first down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. After the interception, here's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Great start to the 2nd quarter, better than 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
Clark on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
Again, it's Bell. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be fourth down now. Now here's Mahomes. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Kansas City.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Well, here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
41-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
3rd and 4.
That's out to the left and complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They've now produced 3-yard gains on 3 straight plays. Leads us to 4th down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Mahomes to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
It's 3rd down and 10.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Today's final score, Ravens.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.